Well, slap me silly and call me Papa. I bet you I was wondering when the Bad Cream Cowboy was coming back. It's me. Here I am, ready to do you a little learning and make you gooder at school and stuff. So here I am. Oh, wait. Y'all, here she comes. She sees me doing this. Bad Grammar Cowboy, what are you doing? I ain't doing nothing, little lady. I'm just here teaching these kids. I told you you're not allowed to teach them. You are not good at grammar. All right, fine. I gotta go look at the cows anyways. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you. Please don't come back again. Okay, hi guys. Sorry that y'all had to deal with the Bad Grammar Cowboy, but I'm back. We are going to be doing Countdown to Star. We're going to be applying the rules that we learned from Mr. McDonald into your editing passage for the week. We're primarily going to focus on editing in the next couple of weeks as it gets closer to Star because editing is weighted more, and if you can get 22 out of 26 questions correct on your editing test, you will meet standards. Capiche, no problem, okay? So make sure you have your Countdown to Star, make sure you have a pencil, and let's get started, all right? So we've got, first things first, make sure that you have your page that says superstitions. Secondly, you need to have a paper, your hand with you, okay? Let me see if I have my hand, hold on. This is my hand. All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to make sure it was in my backpack. Okay, your hand should be with you. Mine is not filled out, but your hand should be. CUPSS, capitalization, usage, punctuation, spelling, sentence boundaries. Okay, make sure you have this because this is what you're going to be using as your strategies. All right, also it should be in your writing folder. If it's not, raise your hand and we can get you a new one. First step is first, you need to make sure that you box in your intro. It says Ming Mei, I don't know how you say her name, is writing a paper about superstitions. Read the paper and look for any corrections she should make. Make sure you have a highlighter as I'm making sure I have one, okay? All right. Corrections means you're doing cups. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to write it just so I can make sure that I have my ducks all in a row. Also make sure your first name, last name's on it. I'm going to write mine over here so it's not in the way. Okay? Capitalization. Usage. Punctuation. Spelling, sentence boundary. These three are going to be what change. This one is going to be best / correct. SAF, so remember sentence and a fragment, or fragment and a sentence, or it's a run on that needs to be corrected. Okay? Oh, y'all, I just realized I had that up there that whole time. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so now that it's all corrected, make sure that you have that written. The thing that's going to change that we're all going to have to get used to is you're not going to read the actual passage itself. What you're going to do is come over here, write to your questions, and get started on it. Editing will probably be the only one that we won't read the whole thing on. Revising will be a little bit different, and as we go through class, I'll let you know. So we're going to start off with question number 1. All right? Question number 1, first of all, we need to make sure we have our rules. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to write the rules big, and then I'm also going to write my rules down here. Okay, I want them in both places. R stands for read, U stands for underline, L stands for label, E stands for eliminate, S stands for select. Okay, We're not going to write it for now. We're not going to write it here because we don't necessarily have a lot of space, but you are still going to have to write rules on each one so that you can follow your strategies for it. I'm going to get rid of my blue marker because it's a little bit too fat to write the fine detail that what we need here. So we're going to get started here. It says, how should sentence 2 be changed? The things you're going to highlight here are sentence 2, okay, and changed. You're then going to come over to sentence 2, and you're going to highlight it, and you're going to read sentence 2. It says, I love my Chinese heritage, comma, but I, apostrophe, I've, so it would be I have, learned to love many things about this country, comma, 2, period. Okay, we're going to read it again, and I want to be able to hear you while you're doing this. Don't yell it, but I should be able to hear your voice. Make sure that your finger is on I, and we're going to start off with capital. Capital, I love my Chinese heritage. Bounce the ball on the table, comma, but I have learned to love many things about this country, 2, comma. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I have learned to love many things about this country, comma, 2, bounce it on the ground, period, okay? After you've read both the question and the sentence, you're going to put 2 check marks. 1 check mark is for your question. 1 check mark is for the actual sentence itself. Next, you're going to underline. Did you underline the information in the question, and did you underline the things in the passage? Yes, you did. Capiche? All right, now you're ready for step number 2. Label. We're going to take each one of these, and we're going to decide what part of cups it is, okay? And then we're going to go on. A, change Chinese to Chinese. You need to decide what changes from this Chinese to that Chinese. It goes from lowercase to uppercase. So this would be capitalization. I'm going to put capital. Change but to or. Okay, if I look at my hand, I know it's not capitalization. It might be usage. It's not punctuation, and it's not spelling because it's not spelled any other kind of way. Okay, it's not spelled funky. So what I know is it's going to be usage because it's not any of the others. Change learned to learn. Look at this ED right here. ED tells us it's in the past. Learn is in the present. Okay, I want to see your arrows for that. Past and present. If you can't really see it, I'm going to zoom it in a little bit more. Okay? So this is also usage. Change to. This is going to be a homophone, and homophones are considered in your spelling section. Okay? Even though it's not spelled crazy, know that homophones fall in spelling. This 2 means a number. So I have too many eggs. I love you too much. Okay, this 2 means everything else. Okay, so this one is also going to be usage. All right, now that you've labeled all of it inside of your questions, you're going to put a check mark for that. Your next step is to label it within inside the actual sentence. Okay, so we're going to go back over here, and we're going to start off with the first one. Change Chinese to Chinese. Make sure you write your C big enough here for you to tell the difference. Okay, change but to or. We see the comma here. I'm going to circle that so we know that it needs to be a compound sentence. Change learned to learn. And change to. Okay? All right, I'm going to start off with the first one, change Chinese to Chinese. My family moved to China. Ooh, I see this right here. And I noticed that China is capitalized right here, so I'm going to keep note of that. To America when I was 7 years old. I love my Chinese heritage, comma, but I've learned to love many things about this country, comma, 2. All right, so when I see this C capitalized right here, that tells me that China is a country. On your hand, I want you to make sure that on the capitalization you have written mince, okay? That would be months / days of the week. The word I, names, such as not only names of people, but names of dogs, names of countries, just names in general. Titles, and the start of sentence. So if you don't have that written on your hand, take a second and write that right now. Okay? All right, now that you're here, we're gonna go on to the next one. I noticed that Chinese is the name, okay? It's the type of heritage. It directly relates back to China, which is the name of the country. It's possible that we could need Chinese to be capitalized because China in the first sentence is capitalized, telling me the name of that country needs to be capitalized. So I'm going to put my eyeballs over here. All right? I think it could be that. Change but to or. So I'm going to come over here to my sentence and I'm going to read it. Capital, oh sorry, let me get it right. Capital, I love my Chinese heritage, comma, or I've learned to love many things about this country too. The combining conjunction or does not make sense here because that's giving us a choice. They're not having a choice here of I love my Chinese heritage or I love my American heritage. It's saying, it's not giving you a choice, it's giving you a compare. Okay, so we know it could not be that one. C, change learned to learned. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Over here, you're gonna put question number 1, okay? All right, change learned to learn. I also forgot to do this, people. Y'all need to keep me intact with this. Answer choice A, answer choice B, answer choice C, answer choice D, okay? Change learned to learn. Capital I love my Chinese heritage, comma, but I've learned to love many things about this country, comma, too. I've says I have. Have is a past tense of has. So because it is past tense I have, we know that this also needs to stay in the past tense, and we know that that could not be correct, so mark out C, okay? Last one, change to. So remember the one that has double twos means a quantity of something, so more than one. Capital I love my Chinese heritage, comma, but I've learned to love many things about this country too, okay? This too needs to stay quantity because it's about China and America. It's giving us a quantity of something here. It's not giving us one, it's giving us China and America, so therefore it would have to stay the quantity. The last one remaining would be A. Change Chinese to Chinese. So remember, you're going to circle it nice and tight. You're going to bubble it in. You're going to come up here to your answer choice, not your answer choice, to your question, and you're going to write A and circle it. Okay? Now you're ready to go on. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to finish up our rules. Did we eliminate 3? 1, 2, 3. Did we select? Yes, we did. Okay, your rules are done for this one, and now you're ready to move on to number 2. Okay. Make sure you write your rules. I'm going to put them right here. Remember, read, underline, label, eliminate, select. So let's start off with reading. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 5? I'm going to go ahead and start underlining here so that I can do it both at the same time. Sentence 5. Then I'm going to come over here to sentence 5 and I'm going to highlight sentence 5 and I'm going to read it. My friend, he was looking for a special kind of clover. I'm going to read it one more time. My friend, he was looking for a special kind of clover. Okay. Have I read both the question and the sentence? Check and check. Have I underlined what I need to underline? Yes, I have. Okay, my next step is to label within the actual answer choices. All right, change my to mine. Is it capitalization? No, because the capital M in my and the capital M in mine stay the same. So I know it's not capitalization. Could it be usage? I don't know. Maybe. Could it be punctuation? No. Is it spelling? No, because my and mine are not a homophone and they're also not spelled incorrectly. So I know this is usage. Okay, my to mine is changing the I can't even really explain it in a way that you might understand, but just know it's usage here. Actually, I lie. It's a pronoun, so put pronoun on it. Sorry, I had a brain fart. My and mine are both pronouns, okay? Delete the word he. We know that he is a pronoun. So we know it is usage, okay? Change was to were, okay? That's changing the actual tense again. From one past tense was to now past tense were. So once again, usage. And J, sentence 5 should not be changed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the actual sentence and label it. So I'm going to come over here, change my to mine. This is answer choice F, so I'm going to write F next to it and circle it. Can y'all see? Yes, okay. All right. Next, delete the word he. I'm just going to mark it out. I'm not going to scribble it out because then I wouldn't be able to see it whenever I need to read it for the other answer choices. And I'm going to put G above that one. Lastly, change was to were. And I'm going to put H by this one. Last, make no change. Okay. I've labeled both inside of the questions and inside of the sentence, so I'm ready to go. E, eliminate. I need to eliminate 3 because remember E has 3 prongs, so we need to eliminate 3. Okay? We're going to go into the sentence and we're now going to read it with all of our answer choices in that place so that we can go through our strategies and eliminate. The first one says change my to mine. I'm going to read it with the word mine in its place. Mine friend, whoa, that sounds funny already. Capital mine friend, he was looking for a special kind of clover. No way, Jose. If you took the time to read it, you would know that that one is afuera, out of here. It doesn't sound good, okay? G, delete the word he. So I'm going to read the sentence with he taken out. My friend was looking for a special kind of clover. Ooh, I like the way that one sounds. I'm going to read it one more time. My friend was looking for a special kind of clover. Okay. I like the way that one sounds, so I'm going to put my eyeballs by it. I've already eliminated one, so I'm going to go ahead and take that and check it. H, change was to were. Let me come over here and read it. Oh, I forgot to X this out. My friend, he was looking for whoa, y'all should catch me there. My friend, he were looking for a special kind of clover. No, I don't like that. Let me read it again, though. My friend were looking for a special kind of clover. I don't like that, so I'm going to mark it out and click check here. Okay? Last, sentence 5 should not be changed. We know that sentence 5 should be changed because deleting he out of the sentence makes it sound correct. My friend was looking for a special kind of clover, or my friend, he was looking for a special kind of clover. The only way that this would work is if there was a comma between friend and he, and we're not going to be extra and add one. We're not going to overthink this, okay? If there's not a comma, there's not supposed to be a comma, and we're not going to add one. So we know J is also afuera. Okay, check. The only one left would be G. Remember, I'm going to bubble it in. I'm going to come up here and write G and circle both of it. Last S, did I select? Yes, I did, friends. All right, now we're ready to move on to number 3. Is this process extra? Yes, but I promise it will help you pass your test. Okay, I'm writing rules again on this one. What is the correct way to write sentence 10 and 11? I know step 1 of rules is to read, so I know
I need to highlight correct, and I need to highlight sentences 10 and 11. I read the first sentence, or sorry, the question. Now I need to go read sentences 10 and 11, and I'm going to underline them as I go. I asked him to tell me about some other American superstitions, period, capital, that are interesting, period. So remember, whenever it gives you two sentences, like sentences 10 and 11, it's either going to be SAF, which is a sentence and a fragment, or it's going to be a fragment and a sentence, and you need to decide which one it's going to be. When you have two sentences, it's either going to be a sentence and a fragment or a fragment and a sentence. It's not going to be the run-on that we see up here, okay? We know it's going to be sentence and a fragment or fragment and a sentence when it's two. So we need to come over here to sentences 10 and 11 and decide which one is our sentence and which one is our fragment. I'm going to read it one more time just for a little bit of understanding on my part. 10, capital, I asked him to tell me about some other capital American superstitions, period, capital, that are interesting. I can tell that sentence 10 is a complete sentence because it has the subject I, and then it tells me, asked him to tell me about some other American superstitions. So I know sentence 10 is my sentence. That makes sentence 11 my fragment, okay? No, that one was right. Y'all, Miss Keenan is on another level today. I'm going to delete that one. This one is a sentence and a fragment, not a fragment and a sentence. So now I need to figure out how to combine these two and make them one sentence that makes sense, okay? So what I'm going to do is read through my answer choices and see which ones are correct. But before I do that, I need to find all my capitals, find all my things that are different, my punctuation. All right, we can automatically eliminate 10 because, or 10, D, because we know that sentences 10 and 11 are not written correctly. It's a sentence and a fragment. It is not written correctly, so that automatically gives us one check mark to eliminate. Okay? Did we read the question and the sentences? Check. Did we underline what we needed to underline in the question and inside of the passage? Yes. Did we label? Labeling on these ones, remember, looks like that you went through all of the answer choices and you found what was different in them. Yes, you did. I've already eliminated one, so now I get to go through and find the others, okay? I'm going to read answer choice A, and we're going to use all of these strategies we know how to identify the capitals and punctuations. Capital, I asked him to tell me about some other capital American superstitions, comma, that are interesting, period. This comma right here is still telling us to pause, okay? We don't need to pause. We just need it to flow nicely. If it were going to pause, we could have a period there, but we don't need that, okay? I'm going to go on to the next one. Capital, I asked him, comma, to tell me about, comma, some other capital American superstitions that are interesting, period. Too many commas. You need to go ahead and write that. Too many commas. Whoa, whoa. There are way too many commas in that one that we don't need. I'm going to read it again, and I want you to listen to the pausing. Capital, I asked him, comma, to tell me about, comma, some other capital American superstitions that are interesting. Way too many. You do not need that many. Okay? I've eliminated my second one. I didn't delete the first one because I wasn't really sure. I thought I might not need it, so I'm going to go on to my last one. Capital, I asked him to tell me more about some other capital American superstitions that are interesting. Period. I really like the way that one flows. Remember I said this comma right here is not needed because we don't need to pause there. The sentence itself does not start with an awubis, nor does it have a fanboy in the middle, nor is there anything there that tells us that we need a comma. So I know that this one is not correct. I'm going to put my third eliminate. I'm going to draw my eyeballs. Okay? I'm gonna circle it. Put it there.
All right. We're ready to move on to number 4.
Write your rules. For number 4.
I'll put my drink, y'all. There it is.
All right. First things first, I gotta read it. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 13? Remember, are and you kind of go together because you're doing them both at the same time. What change and sentence 13. So I'm going to come over here to sentence 13. He said, comma, that walking under a ladder was bad luck, period. Capital, he said, comma, walking under a ladder is bad luck. Okay. Put up my chair. I'm going to go ahead and put my check marks by what I've done. I read it in the sentence, I read it in the question, I read it in the passage. I underlined in the question, I underlined in the passage. Now I need to label inside of my answer choices, as well as inside of my sentence. So I'm going to see if I can kind of do both here, so you can see both. Yeah. All right. Change he to him. If you look at your hand, he to him, they're both pronouns, so that's going to stick with usage. There's lots and lots of usage questions, people. I'm going to put usage, pronoun. Louie, no. Then I'm going to come over here to the sentence. I'm going to find where it says he and change it to him. Him, and then I'm going to put answer choice F and circle it. Okay, delete the comma. A comma is a part of punctuation. It's my yield sign. It's the P in punctuation. So I'm going to put punctuation. Okay. H, change. Oh, wait. I forgot to do that. Got to go back into the sentence. Delete the comma. So I'm going to put a little tiny X by this, and I'm going to put G. All right. Change A to an. Okay. H. Lastly, sentence 13 should not be changed. Okay, I'm going to start off, change A to an. A and an are both articles. They're parts of speech. They're also going to kind of go underneath the pronoun umbrella. So just for right now, put usage on this. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to double check that I labeled inside of the questions, and then I also labeled inside of the sentence. Yay me. Now I'm ready to eliminate 8. I'm going to start with answer choice F, and I'm going to change he to him. Capital, him said that, comma, walking under a ladder is bad luck. I don't like that pronoun there. Change he to him. I'm going to read it again. I want you to see if it sounds right. Capital, him said that, comma, walking under a ladder is bad luck. That is not the correct pronoun to use here. I can already put my first check to now. Sorry, y'all, Louie wants out. That is not correct, okay? All right, G, delete the comma. I'm going to read it without the comma, and I want you to tell me what you think. Capital, he said that walking under a ladder is bad luck, period. I'm going to read it one more time. Capital, he said that walking under a ladder is bad luck. Okay? The only time we would need this comma is if we needed to also put quotations, but the quotations are not an answer choice in here. So we know that the comma needs to be deleted because we don't have quotations here. It doesn't start with an alubis, nor does it have a combining conjunction such as a fanboy to make it connect. So I'm going to put my eyeballs by this. I'm going to kind of come over here and put them. Okay. Change A to an. I'm not sure about G, so I'm going to keep my eyeballs there. He said that, comma, walking under an ladder is bad luck, period. I'm going to read it one more time. You tell me what you think. Capital, he said that, comma, walking under an ladder is bad luck. I don't like that pronoun either. And so I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to put a check mark by my second one. Last but certainly not least, we have sentence 13 should not be changed. We decided that the comma that's placed there doesn't necessarily need to be there, so we know that sentence 13 does need to be changed. So I'm going to put my third elimination, and I'm going to select answer choice G. Y'all, I'm so bad at remembering to put question number 4. Wait. Okay, then I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna put G and circle it. Y'all gotta remember to put the questions because I keep forgetting to do that. So remember for me, okay? All right, let's move on to question number 5. We're almost there, guys. We got 3 more. Okay. Rules. Remember, R and U kind of go together, so let me get my highlighter out. What change, if any, should be made to sentence 21? Okay. I'm going to come over here to sentence 21. I'm going to highlight it. He told me that in America, hold on, let me make sure I'm reading with my capitals. Capital, he told me that in capital America, the number 8 is neither lucky or unlucky. Period. I'm going to come over here to my rules first. I'm going to put question number 5. I'm going to try to be better about that. I'm going to come over here to question number 5 into my rules. Did I read inside of the question? Yes. Did I read the sentence? Yes. Did I underline in the question? Yes. Did I underline in the passage? Yes. Next step is to label. Okay? Both labeling inside of the passage as well as inside of your questions. Change America, capital, to undercase America. This would be your capital. Okay? C in capital. You're going to come over here to your answer choices. Put A. And then we're at lowercase America. Now remember, America is the name of our country, and part of mints is names. Just saying. Remember that. Okay, change is to was. Is to was. This is going to be past, present, future is. She is at school or she was at school. Is present. It's happening right now. Was is past. Okay, so this is going to be your usage. This is past, present, future. Draw your arrows for past and present because those are the only 2 that are present. Okay, sorry, I had to. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change it inside of the actual question. Change is to, inside of the actual sentence. B, change was to is. Okay. Now I'm going to start with C. Change or to nor. That's going to be one of our combining conjunctions. Or is a choice, nor is neither. Okay? If I recall correctly, it said, he told me that in America the number 8 is neither. That gives me a hint to what should be here. Just saying. So or to nor is going to be a word choice of type, so we know it needs to be usage. It's not going to be any ones that we've reviewed, but if it doesn't fall under any of the other categories, know it's usage. Okay? And sentence 21 does not need to be changed. Oh, hold on. I need to come over here. C, change or to nor. All right. Did I label inside of the answer choices? Yes. Did I label inside of the sentence? Yes. All right, now I'm ready to eliminate 8. I'm going to start with the first one. Capital, he told me that in capital America, it wants us to make it to a lowercase a. But remember, part of mints is the name, and America is the name of our country, okay? So we know that this America needs to stay the same because it is the name of our country. I'm going to cross it out, put a check mark by my first eliminate. B, change is to was. Capital, he told me that in America, the number 8 was neither lucky nor unlucky. Told would be past tense, but I need to go to the sentence before in order to understand what tense this was said in there, okay? I told him that red is the luckiest color and 8 is the luckiest number. Okay, sometimes, whether you know it or not, you need to go back to the sentence before and read and look for the tense that it uses in the sentence before. So I see here it uses is, here it uses is. So therefore, in this sentence, it should also use is. So therefore, we do not need to change it to was. All right, cross it out. Check that you've eliminated a second one. Change or to nor. Out to the side here, I'm going to put or equals choice, and nor means neither. That's what I need to know. All right, now I'm going to read it with nor in the place of or. He told me that in America, the number 8 is neither lucky nor unlucky, meaning it's not lucky or unlucky, okay? The word neither here tells me that the combining conjunction should be neither here. It should not be or, because it's not giving me a choice. It's not saying you could think it's lucky or unlucky. It's saying America as a general thinks that it's neither lucky nor unlucky. Okay, I'm going to put my eyeballs by this one. Meow, meow. All right, and then sentence 21 should not be changed. I know that or needs to be changed to nor, so I'm going to cross this out. I'm going to circle this, bubble it in, check that I've made my third elimination, check that I have select, and I'm going to come up here and put C by question number 5, okay? I've done 4 of these questions with you. I want you to do the last 2 on your own. I'm going to grade these, and I'm going to grade them on if you used your strategies, if you did not do your strategies. Did you get it correct? Did you not get it correct? And show me your thinking just like we did on this. So sorry, y'all. That was very loud. Anyways, I should see a mess on your paper like mine is. Yours should not be clean. These last 2 need to be done on your own using all the strategies. I should see rules. I should see it inside your passage. If I don't, you will lose points for every strategy. You do not lose, and I will keep you in to make sure that you get it done. We have 6 weeks until our STAR test. This is a perfect practice for you. Use your strategies. Once they are done, you've shown your strategies for 6 and you've shown your strategies for 7. Come show it to me. And if I say, what are you doing? Go away. Go put it in the turn tray. Say, Miss Keenan, remember in the video you said to come show me my strategies that I did here. And I'll say, oh, yes, you're so right. Thank you. Okay. So remember rules on both of these. Follow the process we did up there and you'll be good to go. Okay. Let me show you. I don't really know where Louie is. Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Seriously, where are you going? I guess he doesn't want to talk today. Sit down. Sit down. Not what? You're not listening very well. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't want to do his tricks. Bye, guys.